Article 18 of the Supplementary Act provides that representatives of member countries into the Ecowas Parliament are elected by their various countries, yet this is yet to be implemented. Currently, the representatives are selected by the parliaments of the various countries. In its current state, the Speaker of the Ecowas Parliament, Mr. Sidi Mohamed Tunis, believes that the sub-regional parliament does not have much influence on political happenings in member countries.
You have to understand that we are talking about authority of heads of state. That's the highest layer. And you're now talking about a parliament. My power does not reach the point of going out there to condemn a sitting president. No, I can't. I can never do that. But as a parliamentary speaker that representing the over 300 million people, is my duty to actually have a conversation with that head of state. And that's exactly what I did with the former president.
He said the best legacy he hopes to leave behind is the adoption of the direct universal suffrage.
When we have a parliament that has its full competence, then you will have the parliament that will play its rightful role in the sub-region. When an MP knows that he was elected by people to serve them, trust me, that MP will be accountable to. Once we have that, the parliament will now have its full competence. And trust me, they will have the authority to come out with resolutions that will be binding, that may even be binding on certain governments or on the governments of the sub-region.
On Guinea, the speaker said while they condemn any coup attempt, they do not approve the constitutional amendments by some heads of state to prolong their stay in power. In reaction to the inability of the Ecowas Commission to intervene in political activity of some countries, Mr. Tunis sympathized with the challenge of the sub-regional body.
Current chair, President Addo, has now more or less, along with his colleagues, they have now more or less instructed the ECOWAS Commission to begin to review the protocol on democracy and good governance. Because when you have a protocol that can bite, for example, like issues of constitutional amendments, you have the protocol clearly stated that you cannot do this, if this happened, this is what should happen, then of course, ECOWAS Commission will be able to do something, and that's exactly where we are at the moment.
Guinea is currently facing suspension from the ECOWAS Parliament following the coup in that country.
If they have a transition acceptable to ECOWAS, then the equivalent of the parliament that they will create in their country will be recognized by us.
For now, the Speaker of the ECOWAS Parliament says the legislature is working with the regional body to review the protocol on democracy and governance to empower the regional body to curb the excesses of the sub-regional heads. He says the Ecowas Commission and the authority of heads of states must do everything possible to return Mali and Guinea to democratic rule.